Hello, everyone and everywhere, whoever was or will be. I am Red Runner. Today I'm joined by Speedy and Ishiyuki.
Bye, guys.
Hi there. Mm.
Kyle
It's
versus
time.
Simone.
I'm
It's
very nervous about
the
this.
matchup. It's the matchup.
I
The
think you can
matchup.
kind of see the allegiances here. Maybe just a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Modern Goku versus Superman.
No, 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 not really.
Okay,
It's
not
still
that,
very
but like,
cool, though.
it is very
Goku
cool.
versus Superman, but for the death battle community.
Yeah, instead of like just being casual, yeah, casual oriented. Oh, yeah.
Because
But
casuals are like, who the fuck is White Lantern?
It is crazy to me when I was sifting through other reactions how few people knew who Simone was. I saw
I
more
mean,
people
Gurren
recognize
Lagann is
Kyle.
not that known.
I saw more people recognize Kyle than I saw people recognize Gurren
Okay, now
Lagann.
that is insane. Now that is insane.
I don't know why, and obviously that's lopsided towards reactors, but it was definitely a
Is it
thing.
just me or I'm not hearing
No,
the
that's
sound?
purposeful. That's purposeful.
okay, okay.
Oh, okay, okay,
So,
okay.
uh,
Okay, so this one is very cosmic, very complicated. Um, so it's kind of hard to describe in brief how we expect this to
Imagine if you're
go.
Kyle Rayner and you're fighting this random dude from Mech, and then seconds later he's growing bigger than the fucking universe.
Yeah, that's
power
kind of his
escalation is
thing.
such a yeah. Power escalation is such a big thing. Oh my god. Uh, I am
Kyle is a really good lantern.
Yeah,
The one
I am
thing I
so much.
the
Yeah.
one thing I do hope for is that the climax of the fight takes them. I don't know if it has a specific name, but the same white void place where Simone fought the
Oh, Simon and
anti-spiral.
anti-spiral fight.
Yeah.
Does that have a
It's
name?
probably gonna be that.
That would be a really fun way to have the climax of this fight go.
This
Oh
is
yeah,
the
it has to
climax
be like
people
that.
have been wanting for like years. Like everyone who like suggested the matchup, they were like, "Oh, make Simon and Kyle fight like with their hands,"
Yeah, and have
which is
Simon drill
amazing, by
through.
the way, because
Yeah.
the Gurren
Willpower.
Lagann movie gave us like two exclusive things that are like the coolest shit ever. Because you don't have Super tagging top of Gurren Lagann and the fist fight scene in the anime.
Yeah?
It's really yeah. Also, yeah. So everyone wants Simon to drill through the source wall at one point because
A
Kyle
drill is
can
a
just summon that.
drill, and a drill pierces through every wall.
Yeah. Like I feel like we're gonna get either of those two, like in the fight. Like,
Yeah, who knows?
yeah, who knows? But like,
Who knows? I'm really
when
excited.
it comes to who actually wins, I don't know, man. That's very complicated again.
I don't know, man. I'm going with Simon right now, but like, I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know,
know
man.
you voted Simon in the blog, but like, did you think it's like very even, or how even do you think?
I
Like,
think it
yeah.
is very even. Yes, I think it is very even.
Yeah.
Mhm. I have a feeling that Simon probably wins only due to like maybe his greater like survivability and like potential growth in terms of power and
Yeah,
but
my view on the debate is that like both are pretty close in stats, but like Simon's adaptation is like very fucking broken because pyro power makes you grow by every minute. It's just a matter of seconds until he like grows stronger than Kyle, and the probability missiles are a bitch.
I remember
Happy
I don't
anniversary.
know, did you
Welcome back.
yeah yeah I remember I didn't read a whole blog because there was a shit ton of stuff there. But did you guys suggest the one like Green Lantern feat where you could apparently like alter probability or something? Because I remember that was a thing someone posted on the subreddit.
Yeah, we addressed that, and
Okay,
I don't remember like the specific point right now, but yeah, we addressed that.
okay. Yeah, kind of curious on what you guys said about that because again, there was so much I couldn't find that, but
I suggest giving it a read later. It's pretty cool.
Anyway,
yeah.
I expect Kyle to win. That's
really?
all I can say.
I hope Kyle wins because I'm definitely rooting for him.
Oh boy, I don't know who's going to win at this point, but I'm going with Simon for now.
All right.
Maybe a little bit biased, but I don't know.
But it's not up to us. It's up to these guys, and we might get it right. We might get it wrong. I don't know. But either way, let's start our show.
Basically, to call it like Simon versus Kyle, not Very Stanton versus Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, very based of them.
Oh shit!
There is.
Of Earth with the willpower to pierce the heavens and conquer infinity. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
One can lift eternity, the other one can reach infinity.
And skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Wow.
All right.
Deep underground, Jiha village lived in dreary isolation.
It's lagging a bit.
Oblivious to the wider world above their squalid
Is it for you,
cave.
Speedy?
Is it?
Where the hero
No,
I
not
think that's
for me.
on your side then.
The young man who would lead his
Okay,
comrades
let me
into the
try
sunlight
something.
at last. Kamina, the great and mighty. Oh,
Okay, now it's working.
From another mother, Simon.
Okay.
He was there too, I guess. Simon
No, that's cool. It's like paperwork authority, the anti-spiral, like small stakes. Yeah, drills. Pronounced Simon. Simon.
Oh my god, Otoko Simon reference! They said like he's a mangaka in another universe. That's an Otoko Simon reference.
Oh, okay.
The surface was ruled by the cruel chimeric beastmen, and Kamina would lead his compatriots against them to
The long
Gurren almost
sword
thought that.
play.
humanity, scoring a second mech in the process.
Bro thinks he's Sephiroth.
And as befits Kamina and Simon's unbreakable brotherly bond, Gurren and Lagann
Man, Kamina is so fucking cool.
With Kamina piloting the
Yeah, too bad he dies against Gyro.
These two were
Damn.
unstoppable. Of all the giant fighting
DS
robots
Kamina
and
will
all
win.
the enemies across Gurren Lagann might just be the absolute coolest, fueled by its pilot's willpower and capable of making any weapon they can imagine, including missiles, a jet
Sunglasses boomerang.
and of course, drills. Wrist-mounted drills,
The coolest shit ever.
shield drills, Kamehameha drills,
So many drills.
favorite, the Giga Drill Bureku. Side note, it is so funny that the only thing they could think of was drills. That's like
Yeah.
I made booze or something, my whole personality.
Oh, hi there, traveler.
With Gurren Lagann's awesome laid waste to enemy forces, liberated human villages, and fomented a rebellion against the Beastmen King.
It was so low-key at the beginning.
Kamina,
And then, like, everything just changes during the last couple of episodes.
Nope, and it was all Simon's fault. He let his
Simon's
willpower
fault.
waver, and his soul brother paid the price. After all, he was just a humble digger, at home in the darkness, guided solely by the light of Kamina's spirit. So his big bro left him with these final words. Have faith in the Simon who believes in you. Damn. Kamina was the one looking
Goated.
at him the whole time. It was Simon who found Lagann.
Yeah, so you looked up to a 12-year-old. That doesn't sound
Who would now lead
weird,
humanity
is it?
to victory.
Oh.
It's not weird if you don't make it weird.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. I didn't think of it like that. Even though, Kamina dated a 14-year-old and he was like 18.
Oh, hi,
Yeah,
Anti-Spiral.
yeah, that one might be a little bit more weird.
Feared humanity
Yeah.
potential, what they dubbed the Spiral Nemesis. Remember how Gurren
There he
Lagann
is.
runs on fighting spirit? Turns out that's just a manifestation of spiral power, an energy that all spiral beings
Oh,
like
boy.
humans have. That's right, the laws of physics run on chutzpah. Just as the spiral turned inward,
Was that Gravity Falls there?
endless obsession
Yeah.
and madness, the spiral turned outward spins forever.
Hi
in
there.
Oh, hi, Johnny.
Hi.
The perfect representation of humanity's
Oh, I did say
evolutionary
this.
potential. Potential Simon would use as he led Team Dai Gurren across the
Okay.
multiverse to take the fight to the anti-spiral. And this is where
I love how it just this
Okay,
just
preview
happened.
channeling spiral power
Yeah.
lets you constantly adapt to threats, no matter how overwhelming. Simon can create portals to different realities and
Oh,
boy.
dimensions. He can generate
Yeah.
force fields, absorb energy attacks, and even merge Gurren Lagann with bigger and stronger machines.
Oh, Cerebral Universe. Infinite Spiral Power. Drill size.
Time with a punch. Or the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann, which which can fire lasers that are fast enough to hit, and I quote, all time, space, and dimensions. All within a blank instant.
That's the smallest unit
Oh,
of time
shit.
physically possible.
Meaning each laser would have to be moving 4.6 times 10 to the 117th power times faster than light.
That is.
Oh, well, looks like this wins
Beautiful.
the award for fastest calculated speed feat in our show's history. Congratulations,
Yay!
Gurren Lagann.
Move
Okay,
over,
so
SpongeBob, you
Oh, no.
food. Oh, and the guidebook says they hit an innumerable number of enemies across infinite universes.
Immeasurable.
I cannot calculate how fast that is.
But it wasn't enough to
Immeasurable.
Okay, so both of them have gotten infinite speed.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Simon in his own unique multiverse, forced to experience
boy.
an infinite number of alternate realities that controlled his mind, permanently arresting him in a dream world.
Except Simon and his spiral power are just built different. And after being inspired by his bro, Simon absorbed that whole multiverse to escape.
What makes this even more impressive is that this labyrinth was
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 20D.
There's the
Simon absorbed a higher
20D.
dimensional structure several orders of infinity greater than himself.
Oh my god, Otoko
Between
Simon.
dimensions is
But they said it
basically
was a translation error.
each new dimension
Oh, hi,
adds a
Bill. I saw Bill
direction of
there.
Space that extends infinitely, thus an infinite
Oh,
gap in
infinite.
size and scope.
What?
I do want to mention to you,
Imagine a
Ishii, they said it was a
two-dimensional drawing
translation
interacting with a
error.
three-dimensional person.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
they're
I
not
know.
like 20D.
Yes.
Far off from what actually happened.
Because when Simon absorbed
we
the
talked about
multiverse
this in the
labyrinth,
blog
he
too.
merged with every
Okay.
alternate universe version of himself.
Oh, boy.
Including an alternate universe Simon, who is writing his own alternate universe version of Gurren Lagann.
Oh,
And
there it is.
So they
Otoko
are
Simon.
reusing it.
His fictional Simon, real. Adding another to the mix.
Wait, if every human being has spiral power, you're telling me we can all do this shit?
Simon the classic Sonic fan.
Oh my god, Marisa from Toho. Oh my god, Marisa. I saw Marisa.
This is when Gurren Lagann gets actually fucking crazy. Like shooting missiles that alter probabilities so they have a 100% chance of hitting you, or tossing galaxies around like frisbees.
Oh
So
boy.
when I say galaxies, I meant universes.
Bro.
Simon's power was so advanced that he
Artifact.
started generating super spiral space, a higher dimension encompassing our own universe.
With it, Simon turns his thoughts into reality, letting him create his mech and all of its weapons in the
It's
first
such an
place.
overwhelming
Not only does he no
feeling.
longer needs co-pilots, he can also regenerate any damage done to him or his mech just by willing it back into existence.
Like when Lord
Oh, boy.
used spiral power to survive quantum breakdown, or the time Nia, now the best wife in the universe,
Oh,
used
boy.
spiral power to constantly regenerate her body from being erased at the informational level for 7 days.
Oh,
straight.
boy.
Yeah.
Information in physics is essentially the one.
Yet they
features
couldn't-
that make up
yes,
every
she couldn't be
possible
saying at the
outcome
end.
In reality, Nia literally
Okay,
regenerated from the
Io
statistical
might be in
certainty
trouble.
of her own destruction.
If I have spiral
But I'm not
power,
gonna say
Wiz,
anything.
when the fuck
But we just need to
is
see what
my
they give
growing
him.
back?
When even this was not enough for the anti-spiral,
Listen.
Simon evolved one more time.
They should just do. They should get the Samurai Jack treatment.
This mech is so
Yeah.
big, its
Oh,
size
boy.
is literally incalculable. And with a drill
The
somehow
super
even
tech
larger
in top
than
of
that,
Gorilla.
his friends shattered the anti-spiral once and for all.
Hey, cruel
And-
difference of the universe. Meet the indomitable human
Little
spirit.
human
Heard
spirit.
Commonest words prophetic. That Simon's drill is the drill that would
Sort of
pierce the
multiversal
heavens.
labyrinth, but still the
With no
infinity
more
Big Bang
worlds
storm.
left to conquer,
Pulled the
Simon
moon
chose to
back in
wander the
orbit.
earth for the rest of his days in service to others.
Always looking up. For all the lights in the sky are stars, and every star another world of spiral cousins that can live free.
All thanks to a humble digger.
Man,
Wow.
Well then.
That was they just did not hold back, huh?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so they put Simon at outer and immeasurable.
The
That's cool.
Green Lantern
And they also gave
Now
him
let's see
the
what this-
biggest speed feat ever. Not that it matters that much.
Force founded billions of years ago by blue leprechaun gods.
Okay,
Oh, hi
let's
there.
talk Kyle stands up for this.
Everyone's favorite, Hal Jordan.
You know
Jordan.
him. You love him. You might hate him. But
No, not the callback.
Unbreakable as
Ben
hell.
10
Until
versus
the day
Green
his
Lantern.
will broke.
After his hometown got completely obliterated, Hal lost his mind. He rampaged through the core, killing
The one
everyone in
comic
his path,
arc
and
that
absorbed the
I don't know of anyone
the
who
literal
likes it.
Green Lantern Lantern.
becoming the Emerald Tyrant Parallax.
There was
I hate
Okay,
how
maybe not the
they
one. There are
put Jon
plenty, but
Stewart
this
as the
one is one of
protagonist in
them.
the adaptation of that arc.
And with what remained of his strength, he gave the last Green Lantern ring in the universe to a human, Kyle Rayner.
There he
Kyle
is.
picked for his
This like DC
There he
editorials
is.
cross love interest. Which I guess,
Must feel good
like
being
Superman,
given the
Asian movies
most
camera.
dangerous magical weapon in
Dislikes
existence.
DC.
Okay, I don't know I don't get the love triangles one, I'll be real.
And a sentient box can master it. What's your
I-
excuse, Kyle?
The Green
It's
Lantern
complicated.
can do anything,
Yeah.
fulfilling any wishes
Because there was
users
this guy
desires
named
as though it were a
Simon
genie from
who was
a
like,
It lets you fire energy
Oh
blasts,
yeah, that's right.
affect gravity, turn
Yeah,
invisible
eventually.
into intangible,
So basically, yeah,
manipulate
someone,
matter, time travel,
Kyle's
or
girlfriend got
reality,
cheated
and
on
erase
him
things
with a
existed.
guy named Simon.
Well,
What, really?
Yeah.
yeah, really.
So he probably doesn't like Simon if he meets him.
Yeah,
Oh boy, that's
he
a lot
has
of
big
powers.
feats too. And again,
They can create a speed force
this is just the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Green Lantern, Kyle.
So yeah, immeasurable for like Green Lantern already.
And the rings have an artificial intelligence.
Let's see how Simon stacks up to this.
I really do think they want to make it clear to people. Green Lantern is busted and definitely beats Ben.
Yeah.
Guys, we were not wrong. Ben 10 is not built for this.
Kyle's imagination is unmatched, probably because he's a comic book artist. And we know from this show, they think of some wild shit.
But the Green Lantern's most recognizable ability is their constructs. Kyle's speciality.
Although you can tell that came from Chad's soul.
Dragon's actual working home computer
Mhm.
and his favorite super fighting robots. Hey, that one looks familiar.
Kyle can
Mega
make
Man!
himself to
Okay.
look as much as eternity.
Or hold back
Somehow.
a 12.3 dimensional Big Bang.
Really stupid
Uh-oh.
comment.
3?
Really stupid comment, but I really like this
That's
OST.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The ring's only downside
It is good.
that it's limited to 24 hours before needing a recharge.
So it
Yeah,
can
that's-
blow up universes, but it has the battery of an iPhone. Never mind, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Although I'd say Kyle's biggest weakness was Kyle. With no responsibility.
Perhaps
Oh
a
boy, there it
manifestation of
is.
Kyle's self-doubt. Any reflection came too late, though, when one of Kyle's villains brutally murdered his girlfriend, Alex, and put her body in a
No!
Kyle
Not the
wasn't only
bridge!
one
No!
This moment was so
Oh,
intimate,
no.
Stuffed- yeah, yeah.
Bridging.
For
Not the
female characters
fridge!
are often sacrificed as mere plot devices to further a male character's development.
So it might
They had to
be
mention
that
this, yeah.
happened to Kyle again.
Kyle finally got serious.
God!
He became a prominent member of the Justice League, faced off against Hal, and even rebuilt
Not the
Green
fucking
Lantern
fridge,
Corps
man.
forever.
But little did he know, this torchbearer's greatest journey had only just begun.
In order to save Ganthet from an emotional lobotomy, it's
Oh
a
boy.
story.
Your bottom was
All the colors of the emotional electromagnetic spectrum.
There are 7 colors.
Oh, there it
each
is.
Representing a different emotion.
No, you're supposed to
Yellow
bait me.
light
The
of
7
fear
human
lets
souls.
Kyle
The
manipulate
7.
torch.
Oh, they're going through the whole
scarier you
list.
are of him, the stronger
Oh,
he
boy.
becomes.
Orange light is
Oh, there
fueled
it is, the
by
Orange
bottomless
Lantern soul
avarice,
manipulation.
possessing Kyle to absorb not merely his enemies'
Oh, life
attacks,
equation.
but also their souls.
Red is rage, ripping out Kyle's heart and replacing his blood with napalm, which sounds like it sucks, but it's metal as hell.
Blue light is powered by hope and allows Kyle to heal wounds, resist mental domination, and supercharge his ring.
Indigo is compassion, reducing his opponent's will to fight and letting him open portals across space, connecting him to others.
Yeah, that ain't
Final
gonna work
one
on
was
Simon.
The sapphire light of love. With it, he can trap enemies within crystal matrices and control their minds. But Kyle only mastered it by forgiving himself for Alex's tragic death.
Oh, self-love. Again, and with their powers combined, he doesn't just make his enemies taste the rainbow.
The lights of the
Unfortunately, he hasn't mastered the Black Lantern yet.
a white lantern with total
I don't think
control
he
over the
wants that
power
one,
of
but
life.
Wiz, I cannot think of an attack more in a death battle than something that makes you live.
Empowered by the physical embodiment of all life in the DC multiverse,
There it is, a
Kyle
White
is
Lantern.
vastly more powerful than any other lantern in existence.
Far stronger than
You are the
Uh-oh.
greatest
who
lantern.
could harness the energy of every power battery across the multiverse.
Not only can Kyle
Okay, okay. I see that black box, and knowing the DC universe, that's kind of insane.
I didn't see it.
Every single battery has the power to restore the universe.
Oh, the life
Oh.
equation.
The life equation is mathematical proof that life is worth living.
With it, Kyle can alter
I
all
want to
reality
live.
at a whim, even threatening the new gods like Darkseid.
The life equation, like its counterpart, the anti-life
Also, it's the
equation,
loss of
is
physics.
a conceptual artifact from a higher reality.
Awesome.
Originating in a platonic realm that is, in a sense, more real than we are.
So it's not a shock that
Okay,
the equation
they're
made
putting
Kyle
both at outer.
too powerful.
He struggled to control it, and it subconsciously manifested a being composed of his fears and anxieties. Oblivion. Kyle's greatest weakness was still himself.
Kyle spent his whole life struggling with the power that the gods granted him, and throughout it all, he always rose to the occasion, carrying the universe on his back.
But ultimately, the only way to stop power from corrupting is to spread it. So Kyle split the life equation into pieces to found his second core, the White Lanterns. And together, they shattered Oblivion, destroying the self-doubt that plagued Kyle once and for all.
Not bad for a
Nice.
comic book geek from LA.
And now he was the one giving out rings of unlimited power to people who weren't sure if they could command it.
So he told them the truth. You can't teach someone how to use such power. You have to learn yourself, making mistakes along the way.
But with the power of life at their command, there's no end to their journey, only endless beginnings.
Honestly, I felt like that one was a little bit less climactic.
Galaxia?
Oh, the Death Battle website.
Oh, hi.
Taken off YouTube for being too anime, but we've
That's
absolutely-
that's one way to put it.
That's www.deathbattle.gg. It's like our own private Patreon, with a store for Death Battle merch and a complete Death Battle video archive. It's got episodes that YouTube has banned, blocked, and censored, and there's
Yes,
Yep, it's back.
deathbattle.gg live right now.
Now, I really just wish they had any of the original files for
All right,
TMNT
the
Battle
command
Royale.
source. We've run the data through all possibilities.
Oh, Lego.
It's time for a death battle.
Okay, so I do think.
Oh, is that the video game with the alternate ending that's
It's
better?
time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Oh, okay. So I'm.
Alright, I'm not rusty at all.
All right, let's do this.
boy.
Then. Oh,
Hey,
oh.
dude.
Oh,
Green
hi,
Lantern
Kyle.
Officer Kyle Rayner here. Ring says you've got a Class A galactic super weapon.
Oh my God, Ben, they're telling you.
I'm thinking it's the giant mech. Why don't you hand it over?
Gurren's mine, officer. Just who the hell do you think you are?
I was just trying to be nice.
Oh. Oh.
The immediate callback.
Yeah.
The immediate callback.
Told them
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
authority.
Also, he's already
Oh,
using
hi,
a bunch
Shenron.
of different
Tell
lanterns.
me about it. 4.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. It's.
Oh,
we're in place
cosmic already?
That's nothing. My drill will pierce the heavens.
Yes, it will.
Oh, shit. Oh, Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann already. Oh, never mind. I guess that's Tekken Toppa.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
that
already.
was way faster than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah. So,
That's real.
Oh, Superman.
this is so cool.
Holy shit.
Possible.
See the invisible.
Touch the untouchable.
Break the unbreakable.
If you ain't know,
Now you know.
The probability.
The probability. Oh, shit.
Oh, the source wall. The source wall.
If there's a wall
Oh.
in my way,
The source wall. Get your break.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, the source wall.
So yeah, this is just Will of the
Oh,
Truth.
the life equation.
Stop fighting. Think about your fear of death, your love of your friends, your compassion for me, your hope for the future.
Oh, the multiversal labyrinth callback.
Have faith in the Simon that believes in you.
Kamina. Holy shit!
There's something. Oh, I think the tech. Oh, I think I saw some text
Oh,
they're
okay,
referencing.
Oh. Oh my god! Go!
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
my
big
god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
What is this? Oh my god!
Yeah, they're doing it.
Reality's cracking.
The super
Oh.
wasn't
They're doing it to
back.
fish fight.
It was me. Then, Simone, I'm taking you in brightest day, in blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight.
Shall escape our
Let
invite.
those who worship
Let's
evil's
do-
might beware my power.
We're our power. Green.
Lantern
Oh!
Let's see you grit
Oh.
teeth!
Oh!
You'd make a good lantern.
Simone of Earth,
Yeah.
you have been chosen.
Yeah, no,
Oh my
he,
god, he's turning
he
into a Green
deserves
Lantern?
it.
Do you think
He deserves it.
Yeah. Okay. I figured.
The snazzy sunglasses.
Simone!
When both
Oh,
of
thank you,
them-
Ringmaster.
Oh!
It's hard to judge them by our
I'm so sorry, Overlord of Ice.
Speed. Simone can hit an infinite number of targets all at once, and Kyle can fly fast enough to surpass.
Oh my
the
god,
normal
this was
concept of
epic.
Speed itself.
When you control space and time, things like strength and
Oh
speed
my God.
become irrelevant.
Instead, let's analyze them through a lens more applicable to beings as
This was
absurd
amazing.
as Simone and Kyle. They're
All right,
A
let's
bit
see this.
fast, but-
Imagination. How do you even judge that?
Imagination. The vilest
Creativity,
thing
I guess.
one creature to use against the other. Both could think up just about anything the other could, like
Oh.
absorbing each other's attacks, fighting
Simone
across time,
actually won.
anything.
Simone
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I figured.
Kyle hasn't encountered, like the probability-altering missiles, but it's likely
I'm so
Kyle could
happy
adapt
Simone
considering his
tweet.
ring could protect against existence being erased across the multiverse.
And in general,
Yeah, makes sense.
Kyle's
Mhm.
tricks were a lot more creative
That
than
makes
Simone's
sense.
arsenal, which was mostly drills. Though again, nothing Simone couldn't adapt to with, say, his energy absorption. Imagination is a draw.
That leaves the other main factor for both
Okay.
characters, the origin of their unbelievable might, their willpower.
And that's really gonna
Willpower,
be the
okay.
factor here, since it's the source of
Then why didn't you save it for last?
Whoever's got the strongest
Yeah.
willpower wins.
Both can manipulate reality on a multiversal scale with their willpower, but we can use dimensions to roughly calculate a difference. This might sound absurd for most characters, but it's necessary for beings as beyond the pale as Simone and Kyle.
The multiverse labyrinth that Simone absorbed contained
Okay.
11 spatial dimensions.
The
That's
multiversal
1.3
labyrinth, yep.
dimensions less than the multiverse Kyle's power can threaten.
And remember, each numbered dimension infinitely
Yeah.
surpasses the one below it.
Yeah. Okay. So they're just going.
Power was stronger at a
Okay,
base
yeah.
level. However,
Okay.
that doesn't necessarily mean Kyle gets the edge, because if there's one thing both of these guys are known for,
Okay, the adaptation, like I
always get
told.
stronger.
So to determine the limits of their willpower,
The adaptation.
we first need to understand their full potential.
Simone's whole deal with
Okay.
is how he can constantly
Okay,
evolve to get
potential.
stronger. So just because Simone starts off weaker doesn't mean he'll stay that way.
Absorbing the multiverse labyrinth requires
Yeah.
Simone to leapfrog several orders of infinity in an instant. Simone made himself that much stronger through sheer force of will.
More than enough.
Yeah, he
Simone
basically
to
has,
take
like,
Kyle,
insane
especially since
evolving.
special power also
Yeah.
lets him regenerate his body down to an informational level. Kyle's never destroyed something that thoroughly before.
Without the ability to easily kill Simone, it was only a matter of time before Kyle's ring ran low on charge. Especially since Simone.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I figured that was also gonna be-
a week straight, like Nia did.
Mhm.
While Blue
Yeah, I
Lantern
figured,
could
I
boost
figured.
Kyle's power, he's never jumped several orders of infinity in strength like Simone.
Sorry if you guys are hearing car noises, by the way. I'm in the car.
You're fine.
Oh, I yeah, I
You're
don't hear
fine.
anything.
The labyrinth's mental manipulation meant he could power through anything Kyle threw at him.
Everything, that is, except for the life equation.
Yep,
Originated from
yep.
a higher level of reality and would have
Okay,
more
the life
than even
equation.
the odds.
Too bad Kyle couldn't control it. It was
Mhm.
just as much a detriment to him as an asset, forcing him
Until,
to
like, you
relinquish
know-
it to keep from destroying reality and himself.
Compare that to Simone, who merged with a version of himself
Mhm.
with a version of Gurren Lagann, and using spiral
I'm not
power
reading
to
those
make
back boxes, by the way.
fiction
It's just there's just so much I can't
Okay, the
focus on
Otoko
everything.
There's a
Simone,
lot.
sweet.
Reality to the
Yeah.
life equation, and a level of power Simone had no trouble embracing and mastering by the end of his story. No matter how you look at
Mhm.
it, Simone
Yeah,
might
that's
start
true.
weaker, but his peak will always transcend Kyle's. Isn't that how all of Simon's
Yeah.
battles usually go anyway? That's Gurren Lagann in a
Yeah.
nutshell.
Yeah.
Incredible potential eclipsed Kyle, which means his
Okay.
willpower was ultimately greater. Kyle may have embodied life itself.
Strong at base, more creative,
Unstoppable
far weaker
evolutionary
eventually.
potential.
Limited battery charge.
Shattered
Man, this fight was so good.
Kyle at least dug the fight, because when it comes to death battle,
This fight was
losers,
amazing.
he's a dead ringer.
The winner is Simone the Digger.
Next time.
Okay.
Oh
then.
boy.
Yeah. Next time.
Oh, yeah, baby, Thomas!
Wiley versus Tom.
All right.
Wiley versus Tom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby, finally!
Oh, God.
This is acceptable.
Yes, this is the best outcome. Oh my god, yes, they're finally. Wait, hold on. So this is not episode 200. What the hell could episode 200 be then?
Ruby vs. Maka. I mean, yeah.
Did they say that? Wait, hold on. Did they say it? I thought they said it wasn't going to be Ruby versus
Wiley
Mako.
versus Tom.
I don't think they ever said
It's
it wasn't
happening
going to be
real.
Ruby vs. Mako.
I just wondered.
The only one they said it wasn't going to be was
Oh my
Ash
god.
versus
Yeah.
Yugi. I don't
Okay,
think
yeah,
they
I
ever
know
made
that.
I don't think they ever made a statement
Yeah, but I thought they
against
said-
Ruby versus Mako.
I mean, I thought they said that later. You know.
I don't think so.
I mean, I guess I gotta look that up because I just wanted to said something like I don't know, mention I don't know. I don't want to say anything for certain, but you know.
I don't believe they did.
Let's see if the wiki has any information on this because I kind of want to just. So that and oh boy. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess
I feel like if it had been said, it would have shown up somewhere in our group chat, and it is not there.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this episode was amazing.
But yeah, Ruby vs. Maka is just an easy choice for 200.
It's probably that. Yeah, if they haven't confirmed it, yeah.
Okay, for context, Simon versus Kyle was my top 2 most wanted for a while. So like seeing this, man, oh man, man,
it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I will say, I do like the episode. I think the fight went a bit too fast, but I
get
do
it.
like it.
I think they got to Tengen Toppa too fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was not expecting it to go that high that fast.
And also, it was
I
kind of
love
obvious that
I
Simon
love
was
how
going to
they-
win.
I love how
I
they
was-
did that like a multiversal labyrinth throwback with the life
Yeah, and
equation.
You know, also, I thought it was kind of obvious they were going to like have Simon win once like Kyle went White
Yeah.
Lantern first.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no,
That's
this was a
just
pretty good episode.
That's just the curse of how Death Battle formatting works.
Yeah, and unfortunately that makes it just like some fights very predictable. But no, I did think this was a pretty good episode. Need to listen to that track because that track was pretty banging, honestly.
Yeah, the track was amazing. Like definitely a step up from Will of the Drill.
I just think it's really funny. The direct reference to Ben Hal, except
Yeah,
Hal was like really studious in his work. Kyle
I
was
have
more
some
like,
questions.
I had no job to
I
do
just,
this. I don't really care.
yeah, yeah. He seems like one of those guys that are like on a summer vacation and has to like get a job for it, and like just really doesn't give a shit about what he's doing. But
Yeah.
no, oh
Simon-
man, this, yeah.
Imagine if Simon went like, I have a big reason for you to let me go right now.
Yeah. You know, okay, so I do wonder if this battle is ever going to be outdated because it's in comics and all that stuff. So I wonder if, like, eventually Carl is going to master the life equation.
God, imagine if he does. All I know is that White Lantern came back to job against a newer villain.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
So, I mean, that's not a great sign. But who knows? Comics
Who knows?
last a long time. Okay. Yeah, Wiley versus Tom. I don't have much to say on it.
Why do I
I
feel
love
like
how they incorporated the Green Lantern oath.
yeah. Yeah,
I
And
guess
then
that was-
Simon became the next Green Lantern, I guess.
yeah, which again
But
that makes sense.
well,
Although
did seem
although
like
I feel like it is a
did-
bit in poor taste of the Ring to just hop from the corpse and be like, "Yo, bro, what's up?"
Dude, did you see what? Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of what Abin Sur did, though. You know.
True.
But
All
yeah,
right.
then the next one. Oh, the next one. Oh boy, I can't wait for the next
Wiley
one.
Tom! Finally!
Yeah,
We're going from a mostly hand-drawn fight to a completely
Just-
hand-drawn Luis fight.
yeah, and I feel like there was some Easter egg in those names during the life equation sequence. Like there was, I think I
There
saw a
was
bunch
definitely
of
a
names
lot of stuff. I
Yeah.
did not have the opportunity to read anything that was on screen during that.
Can you just go back to that part?
Yeah, let's see.
Man, can we go to the kill again, please? Please?
Wait, I just want to see those
Can we go
names.
to the kill again, please?
I don't
hold on,
even
just
think
let
it
me
was
see
just names. I think most of the text is just the life equation. Yeah,
Success,
Yeah,
freedom.
it's just life equation.
Go on, go on.
I could imagine there being
Compassion,
Easter
infinity.
eggs in here. Truth, life, eternity. I think it is actually just the life equation. It would be
come on,
really
man.
easy. It would be really
Pride.
easy to hide
Approval.
Easter eggs in it, though.
Yeah.
Man, the Kamina speech and the Multiverse Labyrinth throwback.
Oh, you know what? I think I know I'm not going to complain about it because there's one problem I think I have with this episode, but yeah, no, but this was still
This
a really
probably will be my favorite Death
Now
Note
I'm
episode.
curious. All right. Well,
Literally,
either
it's
way,
just- yeah.
that's our reaction for you. If you guys like, you
again-
can like. If you didn't dislike, but either way, see
Don't
you
dislike. I'm here. I'm
in
like
the next
goated.
video. In the next.
See you guys.
Who knows? We might be right. We might be wrong. I don't know.
Who's gonna win, the OP anime character or the DC hero?
Skip the
Yeah.
starting line again. That's why I paused.